We're going to open a new viewing window. And we're going to go to www.challenge.com. Okay, you'll see this the prompt come up. This will be the main page of the website. Create a free account. Okay, for our purposes right now, whatever you feel the name should be. Okay, if it's invalid, you have to pick something else. For right now, I'll put in what my username and password was. My email address. Obviously, I've already done this before, but just showing you the process. Okay, password. Whatever you choose the password, just make sure you verify it. Okay, and from there you'll be able to sign up, and do whatever you had to do. For our purposes right now, to kind of show you through the website, I'm going to sign in myself right now. And get you to my home page. Okay, from here you can see that any type of thing that we're in right now, this Math Madness is what we're taking part in right now. You go to my challenges, my open matches, just kind of my predictions. These are all little domain things that you can kind of go to and research a little bit more on your own. But what we want to do is we want to create a new challenge for right now. So if we create a new challenge, this is the things that you'll be thinking about when you try to set up your own page in your own bracket manager. The event name right now, we could just put Master Teacher Workshop. And the type is either single elimination, you have double elimination, round robin, etc. We'll go for single elimination just to make it a little bit easier for our purposes. The category, again, you could put a category, you could just leave that blank, it's not important. This URL, the backslash, is going to come to wherever you want to find it. So out of all these challenge.com things, you could tell your students to look under, say, Hazlitt. They can find out where this is a little bit easier. You don't want to provide, if you want to do this, you want to provide a list of participants. Challenge to host it, you're going to have to put an email address. They're going to have to sign up people's names and addresses, so it would be easier just for you to provide the list of participants. Over on this right side right here, include matches for third place. It's very simple. Hide the seed numbers. Whatever you want to do. If you have no seeds and it's just a random pairing, then you won't need that. All this stuff, again, it's really up to you, whatever you want to do. Some things will make it a little bit easier for you. Some things will make it a little bit harder. I think you would like to hide the forum page, especially if you're doing email addresses, because it'd be very hard for you to monitor that, and it'll take a lot of time up. And the description is nothing more than typing something that you want everybody to see. So for right now, we'll just put Master Teacher Demo. And we'll just save and continue it. Obviously, you could write examples or whatever you need to do. Through that, on that Master Teacher I'd already had, so let's just put Master Teacher B. And save and continue. So even though you make a mistake on something, you could still, it tells you what you need to change and what you need to do. Now I have something else here. Okay, this was used in a previous assignment. So let's go with Hazlitt Township. Again, pretty self-explanatory. When you make the mistakes, right back down, save and continue. And then when you're adding participants in bulk, again, you don't want to do participant team name because then you're going to be working with all the email addresses. So it would be much easier for you to go down to this, type in what you need to type in for our purposes. Again, we'll do the Elite 8 teams that were recently in the NCAA tournament. And after we're done typing them in, we'll go bulk add, and you'll see all the names that you just typed in. If you want to shuffle these seeds and get a random order, You hit shuffle, continue with seed shuffling, and you could move them around if you had to. Okay, they'll do it themselves, but if you wanted to try to play around with the matchups a little bit, it's very easy to click and drag to wherever you want. And once you put that in, you see everything else kind of goes right back into place. So move the 2 all the way down to the 7, and then everything again is reseated. It's right back into place. After that's all done, you reload the page to enable the bracket preview, and here you go. All those teams that we just put in, there it is. Obviously in different order right now because we randomly seeded them than what they played each other before. But now we are ready to actually publish this bracket. So when all this stuff is done, we're reviewing the bracket. Now we go to publish the challenge, and again, reading very carefully. If you're ready for everything that has to be done, if all that stuff is paired, you can publish this challenge. Now what you'll see is when you go down to these seeds, okay, you'll be able to click and be ready to go with that. So for example, we click on Kentucky. Oops, sorry. Start this challenge first. Now you'll see these little question marks. So if we click on Kentucky and click on the question mark, they'll ask for scores. So for right now, actually Kentucky, I believe, did play UNC. So in Kentucky won. So we'll just put a 10 to a 1. Now this will obviously be the quiz grades that you would get to the students after whatever your assessment was. The winner, you just make sure it matches. Okay, Kentucky, submit scores, and you'll see Kentucky show up in the next box. We can go down and do the same thing for this Florida-UConn game. I click on one of them. Okay, UConn did not play Florida, but UConn won the national championship. So we'll put from a score of 5, or let's say use real out of 1 to 100, 85 to 73. Now, if I go down here and I accidentally click on Florida, okay, and go to submit score, it's going to tell me that something went wrong. Okay, so we want to click cancel here, go back and make the changes. Okay, highlight UConn and submit scores. We can do that through everything. Again, as long as there's a bracket to play, we make our scores, whatever they got on their quiz grades or whatever it was graded out of. Anyway, pick the winner, and that's where we are. Okay, if you need any help with this, obviously you know where to find me at C2, or you can email me at apetruzzi@hazlitt.org. Thank you very much.